I love that intro, but now it's got Lara's face all over it. I don't know what to do.
For a couple episodes, can we put just? Oh, that's probably too much work. I just put an X on her face just because it's funny.
I think I should. I didn't just leave it that way.
Or just like put an emoji over it, like over her face,
Like a big smiley face emoji or something. That'd be hilarious. I could probably do that. But we'll see. Welcome to another episode of Not That Damn Show. There's a lot going on today, too. We got some show updates we want to get into. We'll talk a little bit about our Aftershock contest, which we're going to kick off next week, which would be awesome. We got lots of voicemails, some comments. Strokes got Florida Man we're going to do. We got a little bit of an issue with women's fashion that I want to talk to you guys about and see how you guys feel about things. We don't have a woman on the show to kind of guide us through this, but I want to see how you guys feel.
Wow, we sound like a bunch of assholes.
You know what? I think it's going to sound that way for a couple episodes. We have no women balance, no woman balance, so we're just going to be like, what do we? I don't know anything about women. Why the fuck they wearing mom jeans? I don't know. But that'll be fun. Ian's got Fest Hole. We'll do that. We've got some people to put on our list as well. A couple damn problems, a whole lot of stuff to get to. So it's going to be another jam-packed show. Very excited. And
I think people have been like literally saying that if we can't give them multiple episodes a week, then they want them a little bit longer, which last one was like, it came in at least like 2 hours, something like that.
Yeah, dude, it was a really long show. And then plus there was a whole lot of stuff, extra content that's up on our Patreon right now. And even more stuff that I still have to post. Like, it's kind of hard because there's so much going on. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee too.
That's fine. We're recording a little earlier than we normally do, so I don't have any scotch.
I know.
Just trying to wake up.
I was like, should I drink alcohol? But it's 10 o'clock in the morning.
I thought about it, but I've been awake for 30 minutes.
No,
it's
that.
10 o'clock there. Yeah, forget that is early.
I'm not drinking right now. Way too goddamn early. But yeah, hopefully we'll get to the point where we can do some extra shows. And I think this is a good time to talk about. Go support our Patreon. Go over there and sign up. The link to sign up is in the description of this and every episode of Not That Damn Show. You can also sign your friends up. Like, here's an update. I put this up on Facebook. If you wanted, somebody had asked about this, if they could gift a membership to somebody, and I did a little digging, and you can. So if you wanted to just hook somebody up with a membership to Not That Damn Show, you can. It's just, go ahead. What? I
was gonna say that just reminds me of Christmas Vacation. Is like, that's the gift that keeps on giving all year long,
forever.
Mark.
That's the gift that goes on forever. Like, you get so much extra content. You get access to our songs, which are great. By the way, do you guys know people are buying our music, or Strokes music, really?
Well, it's kind of ours. Yeah. I mean, we look at ideas. Yeah, I put it together, but it's kind of like I do Florida Man, but it's Florida Man's the show.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But I think it's great that people are literally going to Patreon and paying the money for the songs. We wanted to sell those songs for 99 cents. Patreon wouldn't let me sell it for anything less than $3. And then they jack on another $1 or something. So people are buying these songs for almost $5.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not our call. Yeah, because you were disappointed. You sent a text, I think it was in the middle of the week, and you're like, can't do it. I knew that we had said 9, we kind of set the price, but if we're not allowed to do it, we can't do it.
Well, just put it up there.
I'll say those last 2 songs were definitely worth it.
Fuck yeah.
Because I've listened to the Rad song at least 3 or 4 times in a week, and I'm waiting. I thought about it. Should I? Yes, I should. I'm gonna play the Toilet Paper Puss song at my bar.
Tell me what happens. Hey, will you film it just for us to watch? Maybe get a clip behind the scenes or something.
That would be hilarious.
If there was a way to get that as a karaoke song, I would perform it for people.
Hey, I got another idea. At some point, I can name your bar, and maybe if you know there's somebody going to be there, like, talk shit the song and see if they catch on to it.
That's
like,
pretty funny.
Fat girls get on the dance floor at Newbies. I can make some kind of lyrics and just see.
We should come up with a song where it works in just the bars that here in Florida, the bars here in the couple of the bars I used to go to here in our area or in the Sacramento area. That'd be kind of fun. Just call those people out. Fuck them.
Yeah, and then if he plays it on the dance floor when they're dancing to it, God, that'd be funny to watch.
Fat girls at Newbies.
I can just imagine like because I have a few regulars, them just going.
Yeah, that would be that's the part we want to watch.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? What are you playing? What is this?
Yeah, I thought of a couple things with this one. I know we're about to get to some other stuff, but I thought of one, and I don't mind making fun of myself, obviously. I thought if I could take one and make fun of each and every one of us each week.
That'd be great.
But I know we did talk, and I could do both. It doesn't matter. But we talked about having something we talk about people voting on by the end of the week, and then that kind of guides.
Kind of like how we used to do our parodies,
Yes.
where we let people decide what they want it to be about.
That's what we should do. I think that's a really good idea because then it gets all the dammits involved and we can put it up in the group, which people need to join. If you're not a part of the Facebook group, you're totally missing out. That thing is growing. I think we're almost at 3,000 people in that group right now, which is pretty awesome. We're at 2,500 at least.
I didn't even know Zoom Boss was in that group
Me
until
either.
yesterday. I'm like,
Oh,
what?
he is?
Yeah.
I wasn't much online yesterday. I didn't know that. Did he comment or what did he say?
Yeah, he commented on.
Yeah.
It was a picture. It was a post about the last birthday party that we had.
Oh.
And I was like, what the fuck? He's in this group. Did we
is
say anything bad
probably-
about him? No, we didn't.
Zoom Boss is probably laughing his ass
I'm
off
sure.
because he was one of the good guys and he hears how much we are ripping apart where he was at and got screwed over too.
Yep.
So he is probably having a field day, but has to remain a little more professional.
He texted
little
me
bit,
after fucking Mr. Rogers got fired. He texted me and said, "Karma's a bitch."
Oh, good.
Nice.
yes.
Now, I'm wondering, did he know about any of the things that were going on?
I don't think he's
in
as
that
connected
building?
to that group. I think he probably dissed it himself.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think he knew it was up. And I mean, he's with a whole different company too. So,
He got time for all that.
and he wasn't even here
I
that
bet
long
while
enough.
he was there. Yeah, he
Oh.
was there about a year.
That's true. Was it a year? God, that's
Maybe
such a
longer.
short period of time. I mean, he was
Well, he's
with-
doing fantastic. Last I talked to him in Texas, and he's
Yeah.
happy, so that's good for him.
Yeah,
He's a
good for
guy.
him. Good stuff. So yeah, again, join the Facebook group because there's a lot going on. There's a lot of great memes that get posted up in there. There's a lot of
Oh, God.
questionable memes as well. Somebody actually posted a story that is going to make it on my damn list later on in the show. That I found out about it in the group. So that we'll get to that a little bit later. Make sure you're following us on all social media because that's how you're going to be able to win some Aftershock tickets. We'll talk about that in a couple of seconds. But I want to talk about the launch of the website real quick, guys. That's going to happen this week. I'm going to get that up. I want to get that done, and I want to get our merch out there. But what type of things do the two of you want to see in our merch store? What do we even call it? The damn store?
I don't even know. I mean, probably that's what it'll be.
That
called.
damn
I
store.
mean-
The damn store.
Yeah, I mean, obviously shirts, and you got the mugs, and I love, I like hoodies.
Throw a hoodie in there.
But I don't know if we need to even care about that right now because
Yeah.
of the summer's it's springtime. But
That's
maybe,
true.
maybe not. But I definitely
Wow.
would buy one.
Unless you're one of those people like my sister who wears a hoodie number 365.
Yeah, I think T-shirts, mugs, and hoodies to start off with are great because for the dammits that can't or don't want to join the Patreon, this is a great way to support the show.
Well, I brought up the website right now. They've got little baby onesies for our dangits.
For the little dangits.
Yeah.
I forgot we called the little kids dangits. Hey, oh my God. So somebody messaged me on Facebook and was like, and threw out the idea that we should copyright our name, to be safe and stuff. And I was kind of looking into it. I don't think anybody owns the name That Damn Show in general.
If I'm not mistaken, I think there's another podcast that stole it.
But do they own it?
I don't know the answer to that.
Because I
I'm
tried
not
to
sure the legalities behind who used it first and who owns what.
Don't you have to pay for it though? Don't you have to get a copyright or a trademark on it? Do you guys know that? I
don't
tried
know.
using chat, and chat was like, I did a deep search with the AI and was like, nobody has a trademark on this and whatever. I was like, maybe we should just trademark it and just own it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Maybe
it'd
we
be a good
shouldn't talk
idea.
about this.
I know. Maybe we should. You know what? Let's. My bad. I shouldn't have brought that up. I'll edit this out. No, I'm gonna leave it in.
Maybe
I
we
don't give a
should
fuck.
don't do that.
not tell it because we do have some stalkers.
That's true. We do. Hey, and
Welcome, stalkers.
yeah, we
Fuck
appreciate it. And I think there's some stalkers that are actually paying to get access to our Patreon so that they can find see if there's anything shitty that we're saying that they can take and put out there. Because I know somebody downloaded the Rob Anybody and Dawn song and sent it over to Arnie. Because he messaged me and was like, dude, that Rob song was fucking great.
See,
great.
that I don't care about.
I don't care
because
either.
I didn't even think about it. I would have sent it to him myself.
Yeah. He loved it. We're gonna get Arnie on the show here in a couple episodes. I think it'll be really cool to have him on. That'll be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. And speaking of a couple of episodes, what is this, episode 8?
Yeah. 2 more.
That means y'all only got 2 more
2 more.
of to see our pretty faces for free. After that, it's audio only unless you subscribe to our Patreon.
But you better subscribe because that's how you keep this show going. That's how when we get to a certain level, we'll be able to be doing more shows a week. So I say subscribe. That's just the way to do it. Support your show. Fuck radio. Oh, by the way, I know I sent you guys a logo in the chat. I'm not going to put it up or anything right now because we're not going to announce the contest till next week. But you guys, did you guys like that Aftershock giveaway logo? I know it says what it says on it. I don't want to offend anybody. This is considering both of you still work in the industry.
I don't give a damn.
Thank goodness, because I was a little bit worried.
I mean, I work at this current moment. Things could change tomorrow.
True.
You don't never know in this business, but yes, I work, still do terrestrial radio. So it pays the majority of my bills.
Yeah.
But, it's what it is.
Okay, good. I just want you guys to be like, but it's good. I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun to play.
About it, but then I'm like, I don't know. I figured by now somebody in my job would say something, but I don't think they even have any idea what's going on.
I thought the same thing. I'm like, I don't think my management or bosses actually pays attention to what I do because I'm like, nobody said a word.
Good.
Hell, my co-host hasn't even said a word.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so confused working with Cumulus, and we promote to listen to us live on iHeart, and I'm like, what if we have iHeart clusters moving to the market?
What the hell? That's weird.
I don't know. And then technically we do have an app, and then because it's owned by Westwood One, but nobody promotes it. I don't know. Like, we technically have a podcast platform, but we're told to say iHeart.
We're available. You know what? That damn show is available on iHeart, so you can listen to it there too as well. If you're not watching it on Spotify or YouTube. So I bring up the Aftershock thing. I think we're going to kick off our Aftershock contest next Wednesday. It's going to be April 2nd. We'll do this. We'll get it going through the month. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok just for kind of the details and stuff. But it's really going to be an Instagram and Facebook contest. We'll put all the details out there. You just got to look for the graphic, but be ready. We're going to give away. We got a bunch of tickets to give away, and we're going to do this over the next few months. But this first giveaway will be a pair of tickets for the entire weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's not VIP, it's GA, but you know what? That's what you are anyway. You're a general admission type of people. No offense.
Nah, don't let Mikey bring you down. Yeah, if you want to be VIP people, you be VIP people. But those are the tickets we have.
Those are the tickets we have. Yeah, that's what we got. So
I call you the GPs.
Yeah, the GPs, the general public.
Yeah,
I love the GPs.
Keep your GP germs away from my VIP body.
Ew, that's disgusting.
Speaking of Aftershock, probably should have talked about this at the beginning before we hit record. Where does Stroke and I stand? Are we coming out there for Aftershock?
I hope so. I want to try to get you guys out here. I don't
know. I don't know if I can. I mean, I can't. That's well, I mean, you obviously you could. I'm not sure if I can. I'm not sure. Yeah, it would have to be worked out just right with work.
Yeah, I know.
Because when you're in the middle of ratings and things, they don't want you off.
That's true.
Really sucks.
That is true. If we can get you guys out here, I would love to try to be able to do that. But we can talk about that off the show because there's other ways to have to get you guys tickets in media and all kinds of shit. So
yeah,
we just have to worry about that a little later. But I would love to get you guys out here, and if not, I do want to plan to get you guys out here in the summertime. We talked about this a couple times, so that we can fucking do an event and have a really good time. We can give away tickets at the event, and that would be cool. And get Lara to come, and we'll just all hang out and have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've been talking to people about that. They're like, when's the event? I don't fucking know.
I don't know yet.
We're planning on summertime, but
I'm not coming
anything
unless
can happen.
Mike comes to Florida.
I do need to come to Florida. God damn. I know. I want to. We're going to plan an event in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have fun, Florida listeners.
I know. Yeah, because we're not just Sacramento, man. We're America's podcast. That's what we're going to start branding ourselves as, America's podcast.
I had a dude in my bar tell me, the last episode was great. I'm like, I barely know you.
That's awesome. Yeah, we're going to be America's loudest podcast. That's what we're going to do. And that's how we're going to brand it from now on. All right, so that's what we got going on. Those are basically the updates. The website and merch coming. Aftershock tickets are coming. So in the next week or so, you're going to see a lot of stuff online. So make sure you follow us. We're going to get into voicemails right now, though. Still funny to me.
I gotta ask, why are the first two people dancing fat as shit?
I don't know. I just thought fat people dancing was funny.
And the second guy had no shirt on.
I know. That makes it better.
That was weird.
I'm sorry. Isn't that what?
No,
what
I just wasn't warned. I just started laughing. I was like, what the fuck?
do you what would you expect from that damn show, though? I think it's perfect.
I mean, America has an obese problem, and we are America's podcast.
Do you want to know how that came about? Is I literally gave a description of that damn show and our listeners, and I asked AI to create what that person would look like, and that is your typical not that damn show listener.
Well, I don't think that's accurate at all. Our listeners come in all shapes and sizes.
Good God, we'll be fine. Our listeners at Golden Corral was the first event.
Right
Golden
there.
Corral,
Dude,
Jesus.
I think down. Let's go.
I think AI's a little biased and has a very bad opinion of us
I'm just
and our
kidding.
listeners.
AI didn't do that. I did that on my own.
Okay.
I just thought it'd be funny. All right, so we got a handful of voicemails to get into real quick. The first one is this guy.
Nipple.
Okay.
Nipple.
That's
Appreciate that.
That's the whole. Do you guys remember him from when he used to call in on our show back in the day?
Sounds familiar.
He was just
I
the
was
nipple guy.
thinking I might know the guy, but I was like, I'm not sure if that's him.
He just would call in and say nipple.
It's been a long time since that damn show.
It has been. But all right, next
What's
one.
going on? Happy fucking Friday. Just wanted to let you guys know that I love sandwiches. I love sandwiches on rye bread, on wheat bread, multigrain bread, sourdough bread. I just fucking love sandwiches, and I wanted you guys to to know that. Thank you
Thanks,
for
Bubba.
listening. Have a great night, fuck faces.
Wait, what'd she say at the end? Did she say
Fuck faces.
Fuck
Fuck
faces?
faces.
So
Yeah.
so she loves sandwiches, and I don't know.
We're fuck faces.
Am I missing a joke here? Is there a joke, an inside joke? That's
I
something.
was trying to think if we talked about sandwiches last week, and then
I don't think we did.
Didn't know she wanted to be between us in a sandwich. I was confused.
Is that maybe that's what she's saying?
Or
She's
she
like,
lo-
I
or
love
she's-
sandwiches.
Or she looks like the intro that you just played to this.
And she really loves
eating.
and she really loves sandwiches. I don't know.
So you know you're fat when you call a voicemail talk about food.
You for real? Like
Out of nowhere.
Like that's like all you did was talk about food.
She's probably 90 pounds too, could just eat all day.
I hate
Hey, I know
people
a
like
lot
that.
of skinny women that can do that.
I know a lot of skinny people that could do that. Just eat,
Yeah.
and they don't gain shit. That's not fair.
Don't worry. For all you skinny people, I can attest metabolism will run out.
Eventually, yeah, it hits.
Firehouse. There we go. I like some Firehouse.
Firehouse subs.
Yeah, I think they're the best.
They're my favorite around
Yeah.
here.
Definitely.
Firehouse is pretty good. I think I like Mr. Pickles here. Mr. Pickles is pretty good.
Oh, they're good. Yeah, we don't have that.
Yeah, we don't have one of those. But I was when I go to California, I have a rule. I don't eat anywhere that I can get here in Florida.
That's smart.
So one of the places that I ate last time was Beach Hut. I loved Beach Hut Deli.
Beach Hut is okay. I think it's a little overrated and it's kind of pricey for what it is, but it's still pretty good. They put that sauce on it. It's pretty good.
Well, you can also drink there, which not a lot of
true.
delis let you drink.
That's true. Anyway, now this lady isn't talking about sandwiches, so that was a weird voicemail. Next.
Yeah, because I've listened to the last episode. We didn't talk about sandwiches at all.
Yeah, I don't know where that came
Nothing.
from.
I think. Yeah, I don't know.
Leave us an update and tell us why you did that. Next one.
Hey, this is Ashley. I just wanted to say, after listening to even just the first part of this last episode that was up this Wednesday, I'm almost crying on my way to work. I hope Lara knows that no matter what, we all, from the local scene, will love and support her no matter what. You know, the parent, it's very obvious that no matter what, she's making the good decision to do what's right for her family. And I know she'll come back because you guys need some female energy to break up this song fest you've got going on now, even though it is entertaining. I hope she comes back, but I hope that she and Dylan do well and that baby grows up to do whatever the hell it wants to do. Rule the world. Maybe we need some more. So thank you guys so much for doing this and coming back. I really appreciate it for my commute. So fuck corporate radio and thank you.
See,
Schlongfest.
that's what this is. I guess this is a big schlong fest now.
You're welcome. The testosterone is all over your speakers right now.
Ew, I just
No,
rub
spewed
it
a
in.
little testosterone on there.
Yeah, put a
It
little
was,
testosterone in your ears.
If you ever saw the Pick of Destiny, it's like, we were fine. We're here to come again in your ear pussies.
Ew, gross. That's what we're doing. That's what the show is now. We do need a female, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but until Lara comes back, you only have stroking mine's haircut.
I just got my haircut. I got 2 weeks for this my buddy's wedding, so it'll be just right. But yeah, I definitely got that butch look today.
Are you saying did you guys both have a lesbian haircut?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't think Ian
would never be good lesbians because we have the same haircut. I would have to find. We have to find like the girly lesbian to scissor with.
Yeah, too butch, and you just be
butches.
Yeah, just be butting heads over who gets to be the leader.
I don't think you're Ian. I don't think you have that haircut. Sometimes Strokes doesn't look like it right now. It doesn't.
No.
But
Ian definitely.
I know at least 2 or 3 women that come into my bar that have this haircut.
Oh, I don't know. It looks like Florida lesbians to me. I remember lesbians in California, but I mean.
Well, I guess you're right. You're right.
California, their hair was dyed a little with like rainbow colors.
They all it's like a faux hawk, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Well, the ones that I know, they're like 70 pounds heavier than I am. You know, they wear manly clothes, work at Best Buy, shit like that.
Yeah, they look at you when you're checking out their hot woman they're with, like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how's that happen, by the way? Like, how does that butch lesbian get the hot girl?
I don't know, because I've said it for a long time. This might offend some lesbians, but I gotta say this: like the prettier ones, they sometimes end up dating women that look like men.
Yeah,
why not just be with a man? I don't get it.
Maybe they're just not. Maybe because we're not sensitive enough. Sure, we don't understand.
I get that. I'm a dick.
No, I've got friends that got that butch haircut that's lesbians, and they're mean as shit like me. They are they got the testosterone. They would make us look like little bitches if they were on here right now.
And then they use a strap on. Like, so again, right. I just don't understand that either. Like, it's basically with a dude, right? So what's the thing?
that's just dating a dude with extra steps.
See, I have no idea how any of this works.
Great, now we got lesbian protests. Bring the hot ones at least.
I'm gonna make them use AI to make a lesbian protest. They're gonna protest that, not that damn show.
Dude,
put some hot ones in there.
I had a lesbian get mad at me after a stand-up show one time.
Why?
Because there's this joke that I usually always start with. Because I was like, let's get it out of the way. I know I look like lesbian Iron Man. We can ignore that.
I think I remember that joke.
Yeah. So I got off stage one time, and this woman who was clearly just waiting through my entire set. I don't think she heard a word I said after that first joke. She stopped me as I was walking off the stage. She goes, "I just want you to know, you can't be a lesbian. You have to be a woman." I'm like, do you honestly think I don't fucking know that? Did you wait for 10 minutes through my entire set to tell me that?
You should have said, "Oh, look, wow, you're a dumb lesbian."
I was like, I don't think she heard a word I said. She was just waiting. She's like, when he gets off stage, he will feel my wrath.
She was mad the whole time, dude. She probably had so many different things that she wanted to say. She went through every scenario of how this is going to play out. And
big time.
The best thing that she came up with was, you can't be a lesbian. You're a man.
That was the first joke. So I had 10 more minutes of material. And she's just like, just wait. Oh, I'm going to say something to him. Yeah, trust me. My words will hover over this whole set like a game show buzzer. And when he is done,
Wow.
She must not be scissoring nobody.
Yeah.
She just was angry.
She must be a very angry person. But you know this is a comedy show, right? And not like a bar show where people showed up and didn't know this. This was at a club.
Clearly, that didn't work out the way she had planned in her head, I don't think.
Yeah, because what'd you think I was going to say? I was like, oh, really? Oh, my God, I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
You should have. That should have been your exact response.
I thought about that when I was on my way home. I'm like, I should have been an asshole.
That's the best way to do it.
You should have been like, I can pull my dick back and it looks like a pussy.
Tuck it in.
My big fat pussy.
Tuck it. Dude, be a tucker.
Yeah, just Buffalo Bill it.
The Buffalo Bill do the dance.
Pussy.
Yeah.
That's one of the creepiest fucking scenes ever.
It really is.
I hate that. All right, we got a couple more.
Hey guys, damn it, Matt here. I just want to say thank you. I feel extremely vindicated. I knew I wasn't an asshole. As much as I loved my former friend's cat, just asking too much. And literally everybody I've talked to, whether they know the person or not, has been like, yeah, I wouldn't be too comfortable either having to give someone's animal an insulin injection. So thank you for reassuring me. I wasn't an asshole. I knew it this whole time. I love the show. We're all gonna miss Lara. Hopefully she can pop up every once in a while. But yeah, thank you guys. Have a great day. Looking forward to the next episode.
Well, I'm looking forward to Lara's song here. We're gonna get to that here in just a second.
Well, I like the way we start with voicemails. Everybody just saying nice things about us.
I know, right?
It goes downhill.
Sometimes updates and everything. Well, I was thinking about his problem when I was listening to the episode. Like, it's kind of, that whole situation was a lose-lose because let's say, what if you were taking care of the cat and it died? Then he wouldn't have been your friend anyway.
That's true. Yeah, because it'd
cat,
be your
like
fault.
Said, the cat was very, very, very sick. Like you that was an inescapable situation that your piece of shit friend put you in.
And that cat died like a couple of weeks later anyway. Like the whole thing does suck. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, you got to go back and listen to last week's episode. It was an Am I an Asshole where Matt, damn it, Matt was asked to take care of a friend's really, really sick cat, and he felt uncomfortable with it. But go back and listen, and then you can decide for yourself if you thought Matt was an asshole. Yeah,
if you look for the transcripts, just search "inject the pussy."
It doesn't say that, but you can search that anyway and see if that.
Yeah, see what you come up with,
because that's great. Well, I'm so mad that we didn't say that last week.
I thought I said something. Maybe it was in my head. I swear I said something about injecting a pussy.
You know what? You might have said that.
And somebody tagged me in something. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think you did say that. Search the transcripts. If you go on Spotify, you can search the transcript, I think, or even on YouTube and look for that.
I do that all the time. Like, I'll be listening back and I'm like, man, I should have said this.
I hate that.
That would have been great.
I get so fucking mad. But I'll tell you what, though, my favorite thing is I can't wait till when we start doing, at least, when we talk about doing one live show a week, the Dammits are the funniest people. They come up with some of the funniest things, that, like responses to what we've said on the show or memes that they created or whatever that apply to the things that we're saying. I can't wait to have them involved.
I said this last night. Like, if you're in our That Damn Show, Not That Damn Show Facebook group, y'all's memes have been on fire.
Thank you. I've been really working them this week.
Not you.
Well, some of the stuff you post too, like all of them, they're pretty good, man. This shit is funny. All right, I have one more voicemail. This one's really long. We're not going to listen to the whole thing.
Hey, what's up? So you guys have been talking about Aftershock a lot. I actually used to go to Aftershock every single year. Up until 2 years ago. I have to say, I've been to hundreds of concerts. I've been to lots of music festivals, but the amount of theft at Aftershock, in my opinion, is ridiculous. It is unheard of.
All right, I'm gonna stop it. Let's just stop it right there, because he goes on talking about how his wife ended up, or his girlfriend got pickpocketed, and then he gave his tickets away to somebody else, and then they went to the show and they also got pickpocketed, which sucks. And I kind of want.
But it also happens everywhere.
That's what I was gonna say.
That was a problem. It wasn't a huge problem, but a couple people had that happen at last year's Welcome to Rockville. It's
a thing.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people there, and people
are shitty.
Pieces of shitty. Yeah, people are shitty, and it would be hard to know.
Yeah, for sure.
You're standing in close proximity to a lot of people. Some people might be jumping around and shit. It happens, but you gotta, like, when I go to Rockville or Aftershock, I don't keep my wallet in my back pocket like I always do.
No.
It's in my front pocket where I can feel it at all times.
Smart. That's the way to do it. In wallet chain or something. But
yeah, I was going to say, let's bring back the chains.
Some people have those, and I don't think that's a problem. But I don't think this is an Aftershock problem, though. To blame Aftershock is a little ridiculous. California might have been worse than some of the other places, but that has to do with our laws here in California, where you could steal a whole bunch of shit and get away with it. The one year, I remember one year, it was 2 years ago, there was a tree at Aftershock, and at the base of the tree was like 150 phone cases, because there was like a group of people that were going around stealing people's phones, and they threw all the cases down at this tree, and they went and sold the phones or threw the phones into the fucking river. Like, no real good out of it. They're just doing it to be assholes. My point is saying that this has nothing to do with the people of Aftershock. It's just the people that are assholes that are showing up there.
Not to mention, I mean, I sometimes I don't even bring my wallet at all, because you really only need 3 things. You need cash, your ID, and maybe your debit card.
That's it.
You don't need your wallet for that. Leave your wallet in the car and put those 3 things in your front pocket, or get a phone case that can support those kinds of things.
Smart.
You don't really need all this stuff that can be stolen.
So maybe when we do one of our giveaways, we'll do like I did one time on the Mikey podcast. or Aftershock survival kit, but maybe we'll come up with a Not That Damn Show survival kit, and we'll come up with some things that we can put in there that you win and to help you make it through the weekend. I don't really know. And maybe it's
a shovel so you can go bury your liquor ahead of time.
Yeah, see, people don't think about those things. Go there. I know the perfect spot. You just bury it under there. You're good to go.
I would love to have like a Not That Damn Show treasure hunt where we leave clues to where the bottle of vodka is.
That's pretty funny. That's a really good idea.
That would be fun.
But we will be giving away the Aftershock tickets again. That'll start April 2nd. And so that's pretty much it for voicemails. I had a bunch of comments, but I'm not going to read all these comments, you guys. I'm just going to give you the gist of it. There's a bunch of people thanking us for being awesome. You're welcome.
Thank you. Yeah,
that's what we do.
A lot of people wishing Lara, well wishes and hoping that she can come back. And mostly, Lara, if you're listening, everybody understands what you're doing. Nobody's mad at you. Everybody's good with it. Everybody wants you to come back if you can, but everybody gets it. So that's pretty much it. You can go look at the comments on Spotify if you want to.
Yeah, everybody I've heard from exact same thing.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just got to take a break or stop or change it up or whatever it is. Family, friend, your family, your health, things like that are more important.
Absolutely. But so thank you. Keep leaving comments. Make sure you drop them on the Spotify or on YouTube. Make sure you leave us voicemails 916-312-DAMN, D-A-M-N. And then you guys ready to get into Florida Man? Stroke, you ready?
Yeah,
Hold on, I created a little something for everybody.
Oh.
We had the song, but I sat here. I was like, we need a video, so let's play the intro.
Florida man, loose and wild, breaking all the headlines, crocodile style, from the keys to the panhandle, he don't quit, living life loud with a wild misfit. Florida man, living on the edge, every day's loco, he's got a legend in the making, say it if you can, there ain't no one crazier than Florida man.
All right, so
I will. That song
is a banger.
Right? That came out great.
Video.
We need a whole video, but that took me forever to make.
God, that's great.
That took me forever. I did say, though, that last guy at the end, if you noticed him, I did tell AI, I need the epitome of Florida man. I want a crocodile, an American flag, and a beer, and a mullet. Make it happen. And that's what it came up with. And I was like, that's perfect. That's perfect. All right, Stroke, it's all you.
All right, so first Florida story. And when I say Florida man, it is sometimes people just visit this state and they go crazy. It happens. Once you get some of this Florida air, you just lose your damn mind down here.
It's the salt. Remember, it's the salt.
It's the salt. This is exactly what happened when a spring breaker was here. We got spring breakers all over the state. Not as busy in our area, but there's still some doing dumbass things. Not like they're mostly going to Fort Lauderdale. Our cities have the whole panhandle now is no drinking on the beach in the month of March to get rid of all these gangs and all the violence that has been happening. So this has been going on for years, and it's pretty much a dead thing. And a lot more families are coming in. They're spending more money anyway. All right, so here we go. First story. This is a spring break story. A Florida man, I guess he's in Florida, in Fort Myers was alerted. I guess there was police were alerted because there was a beach brawl on Monday, and they showed up. The cops have a video that shows the 18-year-old guy. His name is Jack. We're going to call him Jack Off. Jack Off was fighting with another guy. And then at one point, Jack Off pulls the other guy's head.
Sorry,
towards his face and then bites his ear. The victim's friend said Jackoff started the fight by calling the victim a racial slur and then jumping on the guy from behind. That's when he took a chomp out of the guy's ear and actually took some of the ear off. Last I heard, they were seeing if they could reattach it. This guy's being held on a $50,000 bond.
Damn. Why do people go for the ear? Like, I feel like I've read a few stories recently where people are going directly for, like, everybody thinks they're Mike Tyson all of a sudden. Like, I want to bite this guy's ear off.
No rules in a street fight, but this guy's a scum anyway. He's a racist.
It's also one of those appendages that doesn't take much to take off.
Really? No, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of get a little earlobe right there. I think I could take one off of you.
Yeah, I probably could.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I'd want to though. Like,
I don't want to.
Just bite. Like, you got to be so angry that you would bite somebody's ear and like rip it off. Like, that just, the hell's wrong with you? You're a Florida man. That's pretty much it. You're a Florida man.
It only takes 7 pounds of pressure to rip off an ear.
Wow,
that sounds like I could just rip one off somebody.
Like, you just use your hand. You don't even,
That'd be awful if that happened. People would just ripping people's ears off all the time.
Well, now you know, and so if you really want to just fuck somebody up and you're at the bar and somebody's hitting on your girl or whatever, just rip his ear off. Just walk up behind him and rip his ear off, see what happens. How much blood do you think would come out of that?
Oh, tons. That would be so cool to watch.
That would be actually. I'm
sure a lot.
I would enjoy that.
Well, speaking of the bar, and Ian, I'm kind of waiting to hear Ian's thoughts on this one, particularly because he makes some side money doing the karaoke thing he talks about often. A 34-year-old man in Clearwater was at a place called Overtime Sports Bar at 2:30 in the morning this past Saturday when he apparently became furious because the karaoke machine, it just wasn't working. Now, Ian's the karaoke machine.
He is the machine, yeah.
He pointed it to the other man and shouted, "I don't effing care," because he grabbed a gun out of his, I guess I need to back up. He stormed out when another karaoke fan tried to get him to cool down. You need to cool down, dude. The man was not in the mood, pulled out a gun out of his waistband, pointed the gun at the other guy and said, I don't fucking care. Someone called the cops, and when they showed up, the man still had a gun. Witnesses say they saw him waving it around and firing off a round. Nobody was hurt. The man was arrested on 2 felony charges: aggravated assault, possession of a firearm by a felon. His rap sheet includes convictions of DUI, disorderly conduct, theft, and 2 separate incidents of battery on a police officer. So he is a terrible person.
Dude, I've seen people get really mad at karaoke. Now, I don't know the karaoke machine or whatever, but like people get like if you skip them or there's too many people in front of them or they have to, they got to wait too long or maybe the version of the karaoke song that you're playing isn't the version that they're used to singing. And they fucking lose their shit. Why are people so crazy at karaoke?
Dude, preaching to the choir. Because there was somebody last night that was there were 2 guys on stage and they were singing Baby Got Back. And this guy comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, these guys fucking suck. Turn them off." I'm like, "Yeah,
That's how it works, man.
It doesn't work that way at all. So you better cowboy up and get ready to listen to every word these 2 have to fucking say." And he says, "Well, this is what he says." He goes, "Well, put me on after them." I'm like, "I have a line, sir." Absolutely not. So I want to. He wanted to sing "Baby Got Back" right after them. I'm like,
okay.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that at all. It's like, well, what if I pay you?
Well, now you're talking.
Yeah, now you're speaking my language. He's like,
my observation.
This is literally what he says. He goes, I'll give you $20. He's like, I'm like, okay, we agree. It's like, will you put me up? I'm like, where's my $20? He goes, let me go ask my mom.
Oh my God.
I swear to God.
Fuck off, man.
Yeah, get the fuck. And I never got paid. Never got paid.
My observation of the years in karaoke bars is there's plenty of assholes like that. There are the ones that you could tell is practice all week in the mirror. So they've got their presentation.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can tell this is what they do. So they've really put their work into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then people drink harder because there's a lot of terrible singing. So when I was drinking, it's like, give me more because it's usually awful.
It just makes it easier to get through the night.
I want to know because the story you meant that you told, I like. Okay, so there's a karaoke machine. So
what's that?
I don't know how that works.
Is it like the tiny one that everybody has in their house, or is it like kind of like a touch tune situation? Also, what song did he want? Because I feel like that's the most important question that I have. Yeah, that he goes into the machine. It's like, what? Why is this song not letting me sing "Picture My Kid Rockin' Sheryl Crow"?
Oh God!
Bang, 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 bang.
People still sing that fucking song.
You have no fucking idea.
God damn it, man.
Down the road from Clearwater where that happened, in Tampa, a 43-year-old man was arrested after allegedly, he decided he was going to take an ambulance from the hospital, leading authorities on a dangerous chase. The incident happened at 8:30 at night when the Tampa Fire Rescue ambulance was reported stolen from the hospital. Troopers located the vehicle within 10 minutes, but the man fled, driving recklessly through stop signs on the wrong side of the road and nearly colliding with other motorists. The chase ended at the intersection where the man stopped. He stopped the ambulance. Now, it doesn't say anything about it having the lights on. I was wondering, because if you get in, I want the lights on. I want the lights. If you already committed the crime, have fun with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're already going to jail.
So he gets to the intersection. They say the guy finished drinking his beer, just hell with
Good,
it, right?
Good for him.
And then he held onto the steering wheel as they tried to drag him out. They eventually got him loose. And
You're not going to take me. You're not going to take me.
Yeah. He's facing multiple charges, as you can imagine, including this will be his fourth.
Oh.
Number 4, DUI.
Not surprised. This isn't a first-time DUI offense. Like, you don't just your first time go steal the fucking ambulance.
And apparently in the state of Florida, there's a grand theft of emergency medical equipment. That is something, too.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're hindering people's ability to save lives. So that should be an extra charge. I get it.
But that's had to have happened a few times for them to literally make that a charge.
Yeah, because you think it just be stolen, but it's different than just the grand theft.
I am still kind of bummed out, though. Like you said, we don't know if he turned the lights on because, like Ian, if you're going to do the crime, if you go big or go home. Exactly. Like, what the fuck? Turn the lights on, turn the sirens on, run red lights, do everything, get crazy with it if you're going to do it. I don't understand this. And I want to hear that in the story. I want the details.
They never get.
I know, lazy journalism.
Yep. A 42-year-old guy in Cape Coral was arrested after he was on his third. I guess it sounds like he lived in an apartment complex. So he's 3 stories up. He noticed this lady parked next to his car, and he didn't like it. So he yelled at the woman. He started cursing her to, "Don't make me come down there. I don't care if you're a girl. I will send my daughter." Is what he yelled. The situation intensified when the man returned to his balcony and he claimed he had a BB gun, telling the woman, "I'll pop you right now. Move your car." The woman, fearing for her life with the BB gun violence, moved her car to another part of the parking lot, called 911, and that's when the cops showed up and they ended up arresting this guy. They did find, and he did admit he had a long barrel rifle. So,
look, I am not saying what he did was right. It's definitely wrong, but fear for your life.
It's a BB gun.
Okay, yeah, calm down, Meryl Streep.
It's barely going to break your skin.
And we don't. Here's another thing I don't know. I don't know how some people can't park. You know that. So I don't know if she parked like really, really close to his car, or she just parked in a spot like a normal person, and he just freaked out.
We had that whole group, Sacramento Bad Parking.
Yep.
You guys remember that?
Still going strong.
It's still going strong. Post your pictures of really terrible parkers in that group. We got to change it. We should just make America's Bad Parking and just let everybody post in there.
Yeah.
True.
Last story, I'll hit this real quick. This is in South Florida. A guy has, I guess he has this thing where he helps get rid of iguanas. That's a big deal in South Florida. And he has now discovered that iguana eggs are an alternative for breakfast for him.
Nope.
Because of egg prices. So he's been eating eggs, and he says if he put 2 plates in front of you, you wouldn't know the difference between an iguana egg,
gross,
a scrambled egg, and a regular chicken egg. So
I highly doubt I wouldn't be able to.
He even goes into details about how he salts and peppers it and uses spices and garlic and ham and pepper. Sounds like he makes almost like a burrito. I mean, not a burrito, an omelet from iguana eggs.
Like a little egg McMuffin, little iguana egg McMuffin. That sounds disgusting.
You guys remember when we tried the real burger and the plant-based burger?
Oh yeah,
we could definitely tell the difference.
You could tell the difference.
I knew it.
Don't tell me I couldn't tell the difference in an iguana egg and a chicken egg. They're two different species.
I remember eating the Whopper, which was to me I'll never forget this. It was the best one out of all of them. It tastes the closest to the actual Whopper.
It tastes the closest, but we can tell.
But you could still tell the difference. And my daughter, she's a vegetarian. I try her vegetarian food, and I can. She'll try different nuggets and stuff because she wants to try new things, but I can always tell the difference. Yeah. Always.
Every time.
Always. Every single time. All right. So that's Florida Man.
Florida man, loose and wild, breaking all the headlines, crocodile style, from the keys to the panhandle, he don't quit, living life loud with a wild misfit. Florida man, living on the edge, every day's loco, he's got a ledge, a legend in the making, say it if you can, there ain't no one crazier than Florida man.
Couple things. Finally got a better chance to look at those AI images that you created. You didn't need to come up with AI images because every single one of those things I've seen.
Yeah, they look
like the guy chasing the ladies with the fire extinguisher. Seen it.
I couldn't find an actual video of it, so I just had
they
AI.
They look like people I know, people I'm akin to, me.
Yeah. Also, why did you? You might need to go back and change the last image because you said you wanted mullet, American flag, tank top. I've got a picture of Stroke dressed just like that.
If you have that, send it to me and I will replace it.
I'll send it to you right now.
But that's a video, but I could probably animate it. Send it over to me and we can put Stroke in there because he is the Florida
Matter
man.
of fact, I posted it a couple of months ago because me and Stroke were going back and forth fucking with one another.
Oh, wait, let's reword that a little bit.
Well,
I said fucking with.
Yeah, I didn't say
moron.
fucking.
Okay, I'm sorry. I heard that. I was like, I heard
Okay,
fucking
hold
each other.
on.
I was like,
Hold
what?
We
I don't
did not.
fuck you no more.
Actually,
we
here.
used to, but it's
We used
over. We're not doing that anymore. It's good. Did you send it? Just send it over when you can.
I'm trying to. I got it pulled up right now. I'm gonna see if I can share.
Share
it
a
with
screen.
You
I'll
guys.
throw it up there.
All right. Let's see. Yeah,
Close
there it
all
is,
your
right
porn.
there.
Here, let's put it up on there. And there it is. Oh yeah. See, that's perfect.
Oh, that was like 2012, 13. I was
Yeah,
going
but
to a monster rally, and I intentionally dressed like that with the
I've
wig.
seen this.
Yeah.
That little toy that you have that makes pictures sing, Stroke.
Oh.
You should have this image sing Florida Man.
That would be perfect.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. It doesn't give me an options for other songs.
Damn.
Oh, it only lets you use the songs that are like in the app or whatever.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a bummer. It's too
I'll
bad
keep
you can't.
looking. They got to have more out there because people did like that. I made a couple for some
Or
dammits.
just make
Did you?
make
Yeah,
make
and
the
then, I've had dammits hit me up and want to pay me to make some AI songs about something in their life. I don't know what they wanted.
I saw some guy post something and said, I would pay Stroke to have him make a song for me. Dude, that's a great side hustle. Get on that. Fuck yeah, have these people take their money. Every way you can. Take their money. Gotta get paid. But I mean, you probably make a great song. All right, can I talk to you guys about something real quick here? It is completely different than anything else that we've talked about yet. And I mentioned it at the top of the show about women's fashion. My wife has this fucking thing that I hate, and she wears it all the time and she loves it. And I wanted to ask you guys if maybe I'm being a little ridiculous or maybe I'm getting carried away with it, but it's a jean jacket and she loves it. And
fine.
like we're in the fucking 90s.
Yes. And I love that my wife loves it. And you know what? I don't want to make fun of any of her clothes, but this is the one thing that, like, when she wears it, I'm just like, God. And she's like, how do I look? I'm like, I have to say you look good because I can't be like, I don't really like that jacket because then what? I'm an asshole because I don't like her jacket. But maybe it's because I don't fucking understand women's fashion.
What a brave man. She's in the same house, probably listening.
She's actually not here, or else I wouldn't have said it. She went to Target.
Oh yeah, she's out shopping, probably for more jean jackets.
Probably, but she knows I don't like it. I have made it clear that I don't like it.
Oh, so she knows.
She knows that I'm not a fan of it, but I don't ever tell her it looks bad on her because I don't like get divorced. That's just stupid.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, now she might be wearing it to
Does
spite
it look
you.
bad on her, or do you mean the style?
It's just the style
because I was like, yeah.
Well, yeah, because your wife is very pretty.
Yeah.
It's just like I understand what you mean. It's like I just don't like that.
Well,
I wouldn't like it on anyone.
Yeah, I didn't like it in the 90s. I don't like denim. Like, the only time I like denim is if I'm wearing jeans. I'm like, I'm just wearing jeans, and even then, I prefer to wear shorts of some kind. Like, I'm just not a denim guy. And now she's got my daughter's getting into denim. My daughter had a black denim jacket on the other day. I mean, she looked great, but it's just like, what is this style? Where the fuck does this shit even come from?
I don't know, but I'm going to wear some jean shorts around the beach just to look real trashy.
You got to cut them, though. You got to cut them on those.
The strings and everything.
That's the only way that works.
Yes.
But what about, there's like so many different things that women wear. I just don't understand. This is why it would make sense if we had a woman on the show. Like, I don't understand high-waisted jeans.
No, I agree with you on those.
That's like mom jeans.
100%.
Well, so it's for me. It's even worse when they're high waisted shorts.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, because you got to go all the way up to their fucking belly button to get 4 buttons.
It doesn't make any sense.
Why are y'all doing that to yourselves?
And it doesn't. And look, 3 dudes. We know nothing about anything, but I'm going to say that it doesn't. Most of the time, those jeans or shorts, they don't really make. They're not very flattering. I guess is the best way to say it. They make your butt almost look like a moon. Like it's almost like it's not. It's weird. Am I going too far by saying that?
No. I'm with you on that.
I like them coochie cutters.
Yeah, like remember, like in the early 2000s, maybe even the late 90s, there was like they were really short shorts, and then there were the low cut shorts. Are those coming back? The low ones? Let's bring those back. I want to see my wife in low jeans, not the ones that rise up. I want to see the low cut.
You have to.
For me, it's just. It's the multiple buttons that piss me off because I'm like, I'm trying to fuck and I get bored by this third button. I'm like, I don't even care anymore.
It's over.
You got to do the old school method, with the fingertips down, like when you're in school and they're like, your shorts are too short, go home.
They need to be shorter than. What about those big ass? What about the huge sunglasses? I don't understand that either. They're like the size of their head. What is the point of that?
I don't know. Maybe they were on sale.
I remember in high school, a dude got sent home for too short of shorts. So that was kind of weird.
A dude?
Yeah, and he was like muscular, played football, he's a big buff guy. And
he's
then,
gay.
Yeah, and then he did some cheerleading. He's like, it's for the women. He might have, I don't know how he turned out, but he was so like, he was muscular, just solid muscle, but he wore too short of shorts and they made him do the fingertip and he had to go home.
Yeah, could you imagine being the guy that wore too short? But they sent me home, my shorts were too short. Dude. That's not okay, man.
And he was black, so his dick is probably hanging out.
Oh, wow. Now, because when I was in school, they implemented uniforms, and I could admit to wearing the wrong thing on purpose so they would send me home.
That's different.
Yeah.
Well, but that guy's wearing short ass. But I feel like the gym shorts that we had when I was in high school were really short, and I never wore them because of how short they were. Because it felt gay.
I didn't dress out a lot for gym just because I didn't want to exercise.
Anyway, I just don't
because of the thing.
I just don't understand. I just don't understand women's fashion at all. Maybe I shouldn't. I mean, look at me. I think I wore a black T-shirt every single episode we've ever done of this show, or a black shirt of some sort. Like I wear shorts and that's it, and a hat every single fucking day. So maybe I'm not the one to be speaking about fashion.
I saw a lady last night that was wearing a crop top, and she was way over 150, 200 pounds overweight. I was like, damn.
I see a million of
and then
those.
I was wondering, is it a crop top or she just don't have a shirt that fits?
That's a great question.
Yes.
That's the
I wasn't
one.
Sure.
No, because it could be that. It could very well be that. And then it's like, do you want to make them? You don't want someone who with that confidence. Like, do you want to take that confidence away, or do you want to be like, you know what, girl, do your thing. You just wear that shirt.
I'm with you. I don't understand a lot of it either because, like, I have no problem with jeans that are tight, but when they're so tight that I gotta fucking peel them off of you,
it's like pain in the ass. You're
struggling. It
struggling.
sucks, and then they get caught around their feet, and you're just like, get the fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? My wood is gone.
Yeah, I've been in that situation where I'm trying to pull them off. I've been hit by the foot as it flings out of the jeans. The foot hits you in the face, and then it's funny, and then the boner's gone, and you're like, all right, I guess we're not doing this now.
I guess we're done. Well, you might want to slip back into those jeans. Have fun with that. They got to hop like a million times.
Yeah, paint those
to get
things
into
back
them.
on. Who the fuck? And then there's rompers that women wear. What the fuck is that?
Dude. Those things. How do you pee in those? You got to get basically naked.
Yeah, I don't get that at all. Like that's the last thing as a man, or even as just a human in general, that I would want to have to take all of my clothes off to pee or poop.
Yeah, that's just disgusting.
It's like wearing those, like people wear them overalls. That's a lot of work too.
Those are kind of coming back too. They've
tried to come back several times through the years.
Those feel like a little bit easier, probably though. To drop a deuce if you have to, but you got to undo the thing and you got to pull all the way down. But I guess you don't have to get totally naked. I don't know.
And it's weird because when I poop, I like to poop with my pants off. I like to poop.
I do too.
I thought I was strange, but I found out other people do that too.
I actually I can't remember how long ago it was, but I read this survey and it was how many people when you know for a fact that you're home alone. How many people get completely naked and poop? I'm like,
I don't.
Really?
I live alone, so I'll get butt ass naked and go poop.
Like that. I mean, the only time I'm like ever naked is if like to poop is if like I was gonna get in the shower and then all of a sudden like I took my clothes off, like, oh crap, I should probably poop real quick, and then
That's poop talk.
And then that is poop talk.
Poop talk.
By the way, starting next week, Poop Talk is sponsored by Scoop Sharks. We have got a legit sponsor for the Not That Damn Show podcast, guys. We should all be proud of ourselves and give ourselves a round of applause because that is fucking awesome.
We had an entire sales team at Odyssey that couldn't get that done.
And I'm just one guy. And it's so funny because the way this worked out is like this guy had reached out to me a while ago, and then I saw his Scoop Sharks ad on Facebook. And then I sent him an email again. I was like, hey, man, I just wanted to follow up on this. And we started talking. I pitched him the deal, and he's all for it. I think it's going to be awesome. So but we are taking advertisers. So if you want to advertise on Not That Damn Show, let us know. We'll take care of you. But this guy's going to be sponsoring Poop Talk, which I think is fucking... And it's perfect because he cleans up poop. Like, that's his job. He goes to people's yards and scoops the poop. What a great name, too. Scoop Sharks.
Yeah, I love it.
But anyway. I poop naked. And it's only... I'm not like at work, like, all right, let's do this.
You know what I hate?
Why not?
When you talk about getting out of the shower or something, and then you have to go, and you're like, damn, because then you know you got to go back to the shower. But I hate when you think you're dry, but you have a little bit, you're not quite dry, your ass, and then you sit on the toilet seat and it's kind of sliding. It's an awful feeling.
You're like, oh,
it's
shit.
an awful feeling.
It almost fell off the toilet because my butt is wet. Yeah, I've been in that situation before. Anyway, let's just move on from that. Listen, ladies, here's the thing. You can leave us comments and let us know because we don't really understand fashion. Like, we know you're not dressing for us, but who the fuck you dressing for? Because I don't think anybody likes it.
And this isn't clothing, but I just don't. Because I love the emo goth look.
Oh yeah.
If I go into a strip club and I see a dancer dressed emo or goth, I need to get the fuck out because she's going to get my money. I don't understand piercings in the weird places.
Like what's weird?
Like nose, ear, lip, tongue, tits, fine.
Sure.
Belly button. But there's like that bridge right here in your nose.
Don't get it.
A lady had a piercing just right here in the middle of her chest.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Or in the cheeks. I just don't. That does nothing for me. Matter of fact, it's something that I can't stop staring at, and not in a good way. Because while you're talking, I'm just like, why the fuck would she do that?
Yeah, I've seen that too. There's been like, God, we're just sound like assholes, but whatever, we are.
I'm trying not to, but I don't get it. If you want to do it, go with God. I just don't get it.
I feel you because I don't get it either. And you'll see like a girl who would be super, super pretty, but then her face is filled with a million piercings on her lips. And again, I'm not opposed to piercings, but she'll have like one here, and then
the snake bites.
3 on each one of her on each side of her nostril, and then the thing in the middle, and then that thing up here, and then the thing down here, and it's like, what the fuck? And then they're all connected by a chain. Like, what am I supposed to do? Carry you around? Like, I don't fucking know what's going on here.
Pull her. Just pull it. Just pull her.
That's how you fuck somebody up. That would hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying. It's weird, and it doesn't do anything for me, but I just don't care. I'm like, damn. All right.
But other than that, like I love the goth look. Tattoos and black and a couple piercings. Bring it on. Let's listen to some MCR at my house.
I
got it on vinyl.
I just want to bring out a magnet and just
gonna fucking pull all everything out, especially if there's a chain to it, because then you can just, I don't know. That looks kind of funny. Anyway, ladies, you know what, lady, do you?
Yeah,
you do.
Don't listen to us.
We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. We're just a bunch of dumb dudes who have no idea why you wear UGG boots or shoulder pads, or have these, I don't know, scrunchies and shit in your hair and wide leg jeans.
Well, women got to wear shoulder pads so they look more powerful when they tell people that they're life coaches. Boom! Did it again.
Every episode, we got to get one dig into that. Any new update on her? Because I don't follow any of her shit. We're talking about our GM, by the way, our old former GM.
I just look at the pictures and laugh.
Same.
I just love it. I just go, that's funny.
I just am hoping that one day one of you guys will be like, dude, you're not going to believe this. She actually had Mr. Rogers at one of her events. As a second,
I'm so freaking shocked.
Life coach.
We've brought in a racist now to speak to us in this group to encourage us to what? Make a clan meeting?
Yeah, for real.
I just love the fake positivity that goes on that Instagram page. It's like you literally screwed yourself out of a career and had to make a new one, and you look so happy.
There's part of me that's got to respect the game. If you're dumb enough to just be suckered into it, I mean, there's part of me is like, damn, I don't really know who you are, but I know 3 girls that are super hot, and they are life coaches, and they are the most fucked up people, and I know fucked up women. They are fucked up.
That's true. It's kind of your thing.
Yeah, I'm like, they are fucked up.
And people pay them for their what? How to
if
get
anything,
more
it's more of a don't be like me.
All they do is give. It's like they just give quotes, inspirational quotes, and talk and go, life is good. Wake up this morning and I want you to think about 4 things that really has changed your life and made you a better person. I want you to focus on that today. I want you to spend a couple hours on each thing and think about it. It's all about getting your mindset correct. So work on your mindset so you take away the negativity. It's just
you're really good at this. You should become a life coach.
I'm gonna go to her page right now and see
put it in the
see how much of that is.
So you have nothing but blessings and happiness and rainbows and Skittles that just fall on you all fucking day.
Oh my god.
Gay Skittles.
What Stroke just said is so close to her last post.
Are you serious?
I don't even know
swear to God.
what.
It's like, be honest with yourself about where you actually are right now. If you underestimate your starting point, you'll fall short. I'm like, wow, that's pretty much what he just said.
Yeah, you just got to change it up. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, it's all the same gas station keychain quips
told
that
you.
everybody else uses.
Where do they get
told
this
you.
shit?
When hot women get older and they still got that MILF look, they go into two careers. If they're changing their careers, they go into real estate or go into life coaches. It's a fact. It's biblical somewhere in there.
You are not wrong.
That's 100% true.
That is so true. Feel free to comment and tell us that we're wrong because you're going to be wrong, and we could probably prove this. I think that I honestly, dude, I can't tell you how many women that have grown up with that were complete disasters, out the bar, drinking, partying, super hot, and then turned into real estate agents. Like, why is that?
Or nurses.
That's why there's real estate porn. That real estate porn.
Oh, that's
because
real,
they're still fucking.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
fucking.
That's
Yeah,
still-
they're
that's
fucking
totally
for the
real.
close that deal.
You got real estate agents. You can become life coaches. Would you say hairdressers? You didn't say hairdressers.
I said nurse.
You said nurse. So hairdressers and nurses. I think those are the main four, right? No offense, but
There are
it's
people
true.
who've been doing it their entire life. Now, I'll be honest with you. There are women too who are probably great people at real estate and
Sure, my sister is amazing at it. She wins
probably been
awards
doing
and
it
shit.
forever. Knew they wanted to do it. Nothing wrong with that. There are people. There are women who work in a different type of field who's worked their way to the top. They would never leave it for these. I'm just saying. I know so many that have went in those two directions.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're saying that a lot of those are second choice career paths that people make.
Well, if I'm looking for either one of those to counsel me or buy real estate, I'm going to the two. I'll be honest with you. So yeah, they're doing the right thing.
I guess.
God bless them.
And it's not just women that do that, by the way, because I know quite a few men that have gone into real estate as a second choice.
That sucks. They got a bunch of hot women around them, and it's
Couldn't do
like,
it.
dude, I can't sell. Yeah, because you got a dick.
No shit. Yeah, exactly.
You can't be a man selling houses. I had people come up to me, like, just since being out of radio and stuff, like, you ever thought about getting into real estate? Yeah, I'm not. And I thought about not doing that because that's not what I want to do. I don't want to sell houses. I can never sell a house. Nobody would want to buy a house from me when they can buy a house from her.
I'm not a stripper past her prime, all right? I don't do real estate.
Pretty much that. Sorry, that's no offense to any real estate agents who want to advertise.
No offense to the strippers.
Yeah. No, not at all. That was a joke, and my opinions do not reflect those of not
If
that
anybody
bad.
takes
That's
anything
hilarious.
we say as the gospel,
That is stupid. We're not here.
Yeah,
we're
don't
not
do that.
We're not here to give you the truth. We're here to entertain.
Exactly.
That's the whole point. Actually,
some of that was true though. I mean, we just talked about was pretty.
That's pretty accurate.
I mean, I'm only saying that because I know a few strippers that went into real estate.
That's pretty
And I'm not
accurate.
saying everybody does that. Yeah. Some go off and be nurses.
I'm telling you, same. I know a couple of girls who were strippers at one point who are now doing real estate. Some of them aren't very successful, but they still try. But I don't know any that used to were a stripper and now doing life coaching. I don't know any of that.
I don't know any of
It
those.
seems like a bad idea. I don't want to take life coaching advice from a former stripper.
But they hear everybody's problems. I can't.
Yeah.
What is that song about crying on the stripper?
No,
No,
lap dance is better when the stripper's crying.
when the stripper's crying. Yes,
That's so fucked
Great
up.
song. Great song.
and tears work as lube, so I wouldn't even bother me. I'm like, whatever, just cry.
Just
on
cry.
that.
Just cry my dick. Just crying it. But bartenders would make a great life coach. If you were a former bartender, because then
You're kind of a life coach already because you got to listen to people's problems as it is.
Exactly. Now you don't have to deal with them being drunk all the time. You're out there helping. But I was wondering, like, where does somebody like our old boss get all this information from? Is there like a class that you can take or a course that you can sign up for?
You don't even. I looked into this one day because I was curious. You don't even have to be. You can just do it. You don't even have to be certified. There's no one that's like officially certifies you. There are courses and there are some that'll give you a little diploma for doing their school, but just go to like any inspirational Instagram and just memorize quotes.
Exactly.
And then
No,
change
just-
them all
no,
take them.
up and
Just
fit
copy and
whatever's-
paste.
Yeah.
Whatever works into whoever's talking to you.
Well, I'm about to become a life coach then. Fuck it.
I was gonna say,
Me
you
too,
gotta work.
fuck it.
You gotta work harder to get ordained than you do need to be a life coach. Because it takes longer for me to go online and get ordained. That took 20 minutes.
No, we
I can
all
be a life coach.
Right now identify as a life coach.
I am a
identify
life
as
coach.
We're all life coaches
Fuck it.
because we make people's lives better.
That's what we are now. We are. That's what that not that damn show is. It is the life coach show. We're life coaches.
We should do a whole segment of us just life coaching people.
Fuck, that's a great idea.
All I would do is just rip off other people's inspirational Instagrams anyway.
Just give the worst advice possible. That's what
$9.95. You sign up monthly. We'll send you a newsletter. We will. We'll spend some time with you.
Join the Patreon right now. We'll start doing behind the scenes life coaching for everybody. We'll do one a week. We just couple some advice, help you out.
We've been doing life coaching for years because is that damn problem not us life coaching?
No, that's exactly what it is. You're right. The damn problem is
thank you.
is life coach shit.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
We're amazing.
I don't know what the hell we were talking about or how we even got on that, but we got to get into fest hole. Ian, you got some fest holes?
Yeah, I'm trying to backtrack that conversation. I don't even remember how we got there.
Remember, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams.
All right.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
You just got to take quotes and put them on memes, put it in background, put it like a fucking like wave or like the ocean in the background of the meme, and then just put like a nice font and say whatever you want, and boom, you're a life coach.
I like when they put people celebrities that never said anything.
Oh yeah,
like, that's not the ones that are funny. I mean, like trying to make a quote. I'm like, I don't think they ever said that.
I don't think you're allowed to use that picture.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You're gonna get sued. You're not the life coach I want to follow.
Oh man, do you?
What?
Many that live deserve death, and some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them? Then do not be too eager to deal out death and judgment, for even the very wise cannot see all ends. Gandalf the Grey from Lord of the Rings.
There you go. You didn't even have to put his name. You could have just put that on a meme and been like,
exactly.
There you go.
There you go. Enjoy it. That'll be $9.95.
$9. $9 advice.
All right.
Fest hole. Let's get into it.
Fest hole. Yes. People anonymously confessing their sins, or sometimes just bragging. This person wrote, I was waiting in the car for my wife and 2-year-old. She was taking longer than expected, and I had to pee, and the store didn't have a public restroom. So I discovered that a child's diaper will hold the contents of a grown man's full bladder.
Wow.
I never would have thought of that in a million years.
So wait. So you just pee, like you didn't mind. You just grabbed it.
Yeah, did you hold it up against your dick, or did you try to put it on, or did you hold it out a little bit?
I would imagine, like, let's see. So I'm thinking about how I would do that. I think I would put it right up against. Well, no, because I don't want any sort of splashback or feel like any of the wetness on me. So I'd probably hold it out a little bit and just aim into it.
All right, yeah, because when you bring it, if you hold it up against it and then you pull it away, there might be some dripping going on.
Yeah, you don't want that. So I think the best bet is to hold it out and try to aim into it and pee into it.
And were you standing? Were you still in the car?
And like, how big of the bladder are we talking here? Because sometimes I pee and I go on. It feels like forever.
And sometimes you just broke the seal and it just feels like an emergency. And it's not a lot.
Yeah, true. Interesting.
A lot of questions. Would you get out of the car and stand up to do it? I think I would.
I think I would too. And maybe
I don't want to get in the car.
Yeah, I'd have to get out of the car and see if I can kind of cover myself a little bit with a door or something so people can't see.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so we figured this out.
All right, that's how you do it.
Anyway, I've only used 5 rolls of toilet paper since March of 2024. I have a poop before your shower, or have a poop before your shower, and clean up under hot soapy water. Much more hygienic.
Okay, look, I'm not. I mean, I've gone through way more than 5 rolls of toilet paper, but I mean, if you poop before the shower, that's the way we talked about it many times on this show. You poop, then you shower.
Yeah, well, unless you're Lara, then you do it in the opposite order.
Yeah,
I'm
Lara
so
was
glad I have my own bathroom and nobody can pee in it but me if I want to. But I don't pee in mine.
You don't pee in your shower, do you?
Yeah, don't pee
No,
in my
we've
shower.
talked about this. He thinks he's better than us.
I pee in my bathwater, but I don't pee in my...
No, you don't. Get out of here. Shut up.
Oh, man.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with peeing in the shower. And I think that I recently saw a survey that said like 70% of Americans pee in the shower.
Well, not only that, it saves water.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for you. It's good for the shower. Pee on your feet.
And the running water makes you want to piss anyway.
You pee on your feet and you kill all the bacteria on your feet.
I'm not going that far. I aim for the drain.
Yeah, I'm one of the 30%. Wow, I'm a minority.
I just have a hard time believing it.
Yeah.
I really don't. I'll tell you if I do. I
know you would. I
just don't want. You know me.
So you get in the shower. The running water starts making things happen. You get out and then piss in the toilet?
Let's wrap up the shower and get out and
just finish up. You just
just pee in the toilet.
I can't.
I love to pee outside.
Who doesn't? It's freeing.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You just kind of like I've said this before. You just pull your dick out. You're waving your dick in the wind.
Yeah.
You try, you kind of get a good arch, and if there is a nice breeze, you can get it so it like blows the pee the other way. Just as long as it's not blowing back at you. You got to make sure You got to make sure you
don't piss in the wind.
Yeah, don't go against the wind. You pee with the wind.
Yep.
Just some more life advice.
I take more baths than anybody, so I feel like I'm dirty in my own. It's like I feel like maybe the piss isn't getting out of there.
Don't.
If I peed in it, I don't. That's why it's like.
Do you take showers at all?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not just the only bathe.
About half and half.
God
if it's a long day, like I love to just sit in my ass water.
That's so
He's like
gross.
Chandler for Friends. I've had a long day. Just sitting there with a glass
I
of
don't
wine
light
and
a
bubble.
candle. I don't use bubbles.
I was going to ask, do you use bubbles?
I feel like you got to. If you're going to take a bath, light a couple candles, bubble it up, pour yourself a glass of, Merlot. I don't know. Smoke a cigar.
Now, I'll do this sometimes because I have started taking more baths. I have my. Shut up. I know you've taken a bath or two.
Not since I was a kid.
Okay.
Really?
Well, you think you're better than us?
No, it's not that I think I'm
you
better.
really are.
I just feel like it's gross. Like even sitting in a hot tub, I'm like this. I just feel like it's kind of gross.
With me, because I don't use bubbles per se, but I have my shampoo and conditioner and I have a body wash. Like I'll mix some of the body wash in there, so when I get out, I smell real nice.
Gay.
That's just me, though.
That's gay.
I feel that about pools because the water goes up in people's coochies and balls and assholes and all that, and it just kind of like all around and everybody's swimming in it.
But at least there's chlorine in it to kind of kill that, so
but
at least
still,
that helps.
You've got pool water in your mouth before. You don't know if it come out of somebody's asshole.
And sometimes people shit, and like they got to like at the pool like across from my house. There's like a kid that shits in the pool or something. They got to everybody has to get out of the pool, and they have to shock the pool. Like I'm pretty sure everybody's shocked by the.
My
shit
sister shit in the pool one time.
Oh,
and they had to drain it.
I've watched them do this. It's like when you go shark at the beach. Everyone just gets the fuck out quick. Somebody shit in the pool.
You have to. You can't just. If someone's shit in the pool, you got to get out. There's no you don't take your time. You're
more
just like,
poop talk.
Gross. Yeah, more poop.
Moms are screaming, grabbing the babies, just
grabbing the babies.
Everybody's like, "Oh my god!"
This is a turd floating by. Like, oh fuck, there it is, man. There it is. Sorry.
Oh man.
Well, that just cost us about $15,000 probably to drain all this out.
Yeah, no
this
shit.
Gigantic pool because you shit in it.
I would be pissed if I owned a pool and that happened because that probably is a pretty significant cost.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Probably, I don't know. Anyway, this next one says, when my boyfriend pisses me off, I wash his clothes in a hot wash to shrink them. This depresses him as he thinks he's gained weight.
That's fucking shitty.
Oh,
that's mean.
Imagine if a guy did that to a woman.
That's just mean.
Yeah, it really is.
Because I'm very particular about the way I wash my clothes. And even my wife, she knows, and she's like, sometimes I don't even want to do my laundry because of the way I am. So that would be like, shit shrinks. And you get, fucking guys have the same sort of, guys get mental about their bodies, especially as they get,
body dysmorphia.
Yes, it's a real thing. And I don't want to fucking put a shirt on that I thought fit me last week. And now you're a bitch. That's a divorce.
Speaking of bitch, this, I don't know what the hell is going on, but there's a lot of petty bitches in Festhole today. It says, when my boyfriend drips pee on the toilet seat and leaves it, I wipe it up with his face towel.
Oh my God.
Bitch? I would break up with you so fast.
That's messed up.
And don't piss on the lid.
Like,
and if you do,
clean it up.
Clean it the fuck up.
It happens at my job at that radio station. There's shit there. It's not me. I only shit there once, and it was all over the place. But
we know.
Other than that time, there's piss always on the toilet seat and shit.
What is
it
it about
who's doing it? I know who's doing it.
What is it about radio people, radio men specifically? Because it's mostly the dudes that they just can't find the fucking gigantic hole in the toilet to make your shit in. To like, these are shit outside the toilet. There's piss all over it. I mean, so many times.
There's pubes.
It's just disgusting to me. I don't understand. Why are radio people so gross?
Nobody can ever blame even the long pubes. That's one thing I maintain.
I'm with you on that. Mine
Please
are
don't.
barely.
I'll put it right now next to the little camera.
I'd rather not.
I'd rather you did not.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah.
You could take a picture of your pube and put it up on Patreon if you want to.
Or don't.
Oh my God.
I don't want to lose subscribers.
We got a bunch of cancels.
I think that might bring some subscribers in.
Anyway, this is kind of sad. I regularly order through Uber Eats, and if the driver's car is newer or nicer than mine, they don't get a tip. Fuck you.
Damn.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Damn.
You do know that they have an affiliate program where they'll help you pay for their car as long as you drive a certain amount of hours for them.
Like Uber Eats does?
Well, I think.
Yeah,
well,
I think so.
Uber. I think Uber.
Oh, yeah.
And
Like
but
Lyft.
even if they don't, you know how they got that newer or nicer car than yours? Probably working this as a side gig because a lot of people have side hustles right now. I have 2 fucking
Or
jobs.
they made a bad financial decision.
Or
that too.
Or they don't get like Uber Eats and DoorDash all the time because that shit's expensive as fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm about to order an Uber Lite for the back of my truck because when I go up, my buddy has a business. They want to charge you for parking, so I always have to keep lying. And he's making a copy of this sticker so I don't have to pay. It's not legit, but it's going to look like it is. Anyway, I'm going to get one of those Uber Lights so I can just light it up. Like I was just dropping food off for the vendors.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
No,
you
it's
just buy 'em
not.
online.
Well, I noticed that a lot of people they have like DoorDash stickers that to do the same thing. So that's actually pretty smart.
Just park wherever you want.
That and to get through like tolls and well, I don't know if they have to pay for that. If they just say I'm with DoorDash and I got to get over there, but they get through a lot of security gates and stuff like that.
Yep.
Anyway.
Smart.
Yeah, like one of those parking lots where you pay when you leave,
Yep.
not where it's like a machine, but if there's actually somebody standing there at the gate, you're like, no, I just was swinging in here dropping food off. I always say I'm dropping food off for the Jamaicans because we have a bunch of Jamaicans who does the.
Come on.
They always, yeah, but it's like, I just say, the Jamaicans ordered something and like, oh, okay, cool. Let me go.
There's something going on in my house. Hang on a second. I'll be right back. There's like a weird noise.
Oh God, his house is on fire.
That would be kind of strange.
That would really suck.
I don't hear anything. Let's
I
listen.
don't. Yeah, let's see if we can hear it. I don't hear anything.
No.
Well,
I mean, I think he would have said my smoke alarm is going off.
I think we'd hear that.
Yeah, we'd hear it and he'd say something about that.
Oh, good. Well, he's back. Let's see what happened.
Fucking my daughter's phone is down here.
I knew
her
I knew it
alarm was
gonna-
going off.
I knew it was going to be something to do with the kids. Had
What
to
the
be.
hell
It
is
always
that
is.
noise? Damn kids. Anyway, sorry. I'm just going to leave that in. I'm not even going to cut that out. Fuck it.
That's fine.
That's all right. We paused for a station identification.
Yeah.
Here on the Not Damn Show Radio, Not Damn Show Radio Network.
That's right, man.
I'll leave you guys with one more. This might lead to more poop talk, but it's something that I want to talk about. It says, I find it oddly satisfying to sit on a toilet seat that a stranger has warmed up for me. Gross.
Ugh.
However, when it's not warmed by a stranger, like, because my dad had to have rotator cuff surgery, and to help him recover with that, he had a bidet installed, so he didn't have to use his arm so much for wiping, and he installed the bidet and a heated seat. And when I went to his house for Christmas and I sat on that heated seat, it was odd at first because you're not used to sitting on a heated seat unless you're in a public restroom. I was like, oh, ooh, it was nice. And then this is my very first time using a bidet.
How was that?
I loved it. I like because
I
I was there.
Your asshole washed out by a stream of water.
No, I was there for Christmas, and I said when he gets that water bill, he's gonna be fucking pissed because I shat every chance I could.
I've only used one of those one time. I felt like I had a homosexual moment. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
No, dude.
I think I'm gay now.
Listen, I want this on a T-shirt or something. If it's a bidet, it's not gay.
That's actually really funny. We should put that on something. That's fucking hilarious.
Tell Mandy that's our next cartoon. If it's a bidet, it's not
Since
gay.
Lara's not here to write it down, I'm going to write it down. If it's a bidet,
Mikey, write that down.
I can't spell bidet.
Me either. I'm just taking a guess.
B-I-D-E-T.
It's not.
B-I-D-E-T. But
gay.
I
That's
talked to my
fucking
dad.
hilarious.
I talked to my dad. I'm like, when did you get that? He's like, and surprisingly, they are not that expensive.
Yeah, you know what? You can buy ones that you just install right on your toilet.
They hook
They're
right to your water line.
Yeah,
on
they're
the-
super easy. I see them. They sell them at Costco and shit.
Yeah, and they're like, I think his was like $250, and the you could adjust the water temperatures. I set it on warm.
Yeah, I wouldn't want it to be cold.
Again, not gay. Yeah, again, not gay.
Like a warm man's tongue in your butthole.
See, now it's gay.
See, you're making it gay,
That's
but like I
very
said,
gay.
if it's a bidet, it's not gay. Exactly.
Well,
Mikey,
listen,
write that down.
About the warm toilet seat, though, there's nothing worse than sitting down on a public toilet and
Agreed.
it being warm. That is the worst. Like that is like almost like I just want to get up now. Like I don't have to poop anymore. I don't want to be here. Somebody was just in here. Probably some disgusting person. I'm out.
I usually do 2 layers of toilet paper.
You got
around
to.
it. And then hopefully I can't even tell. And then I wrap my dick up like it's a condom.
Oh yeah,
like
I forgot you did
too.
that.
Yeah, because I don't want that. Because your dick get right there. I don't want it to touch the inside. Yeah, because everybody else's dicks touch that.
But isn't that what those what are those paper things that you put on it?
Little ass gasket things?
Little ass gasket. But isn't the flap there to prevent your dick from touching the? That's what I thought that was for. I thought.
Oh, I don't.
I thought that.
I think you're putting it on backwards.
Yeah,
well, you know what? My way of putting it on there works because it prevents your penis from touching it.
It's still too thin though. Like I want to make sure I don't want my dick to go where another dick's been. I mean, my dick's been where a lot of dicks has been.
I was about to say let's think about what you just said for a second, because realistically, you have. It's not like you've never been where no man's gone before.
Not like
so
where
funny.
a warm dick recently had been. No, I don't want my. Yeah.
You know what? You don't want. Yeah. There's no way of getting out of that. You don't want to put your dick where your dick has been. Other dicks have been, but it's already
Yeah, I
been
really
in
don't.
places. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to think about that, but it's bound to happen. Fuck. I'm sorry.
That was Fesshole.
That was Fesshole. Oh my God. All right. So you guys got some people to put on the damn list this week because
Yes,
I got a couple of people that need to go on our fucking
yes,
list.
I
I didn't update last week's list, but I'll get it updated and I'll put it in the That Damn Show group so people can see it, and then I'll put it up on Patreon too, so you guys see who's all on our list right now. But this is basically just that time of the week or the show where we add people to the damn list. It could be
the shit list.
The shit list. It could be a person. It could be a thing. It could be whatever it is, something that pissed you off, annoyed you, something that happened on the internet. We add them to the list. And feel free to leave messages, voicemails, comments, whatever, if you want to add somebody to the list. Who wants to go first? Stroke, you go first.
All right. So, my buddy has just started opening his business is getting, tourist time at the Harbor Walk, which is, everybody goes by and they bring the families or just drunks, and there's restaurants and vendors and everything else. And I noticed last night and I noticed last summer, there are a lot of teenage girls who wear these, like really young, like 13 or 14, who are mostly with their parents or walking with their parents or their parents are there, wearing shirts that says "I love hot dads."
That's not okay.
And that to me seems like you're I don't want to say you're asking for it, but it seems like that could be predatorial towards one of these sick fucks.
It absolutely could.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know you're not. I get what you're saying. Like they're not asking for it. Of course they're not. In whatever. But that's just, first of all, we're the parent. Like if I was a parent and my daughter was wearing one of those shirts, I'd be like, take that fucking shirt off. Never wear that again.
I would burn that shit. Yeah, thank you.
That's totally inappropriate.
Not take it off. Give it to me. I'm throwing it away, or I'm setting it on fire. Who bought you this?
Yeah,
last summer
totally
I
inappropriate.
can't even tell you how many shirts.
Oh my God.
It was almost popular last year, and last night was the first night I helped him out this year. Somebody had one on last night. I go, where the hell are they getting these shirts?
So I'm curious though, since I have a little bit of a dilemma here. What if it was a teenage boy that his shirt said "I love boobs" or "I love MILFs"?
Look, we live in a society where it's a double standard,
It
and
is.
I hate to say it, but that's the reality that we live in.
Because I got to tell you, my stepson on Thursday, or I think it was Thursday or Friday, we were at the mall and he ran off with one of his friends, and then he came back and he had one of those bracelets that said "I love boobies." And I didn't care. It's like whatever. His mom laughed about it and stuff too. I thought it was funny. But when you bring up the thing about the shirt, I'm like, I wonder. There is a double standard in that, isn't there?
Yeah, there absolutely
there
is,
is.
because I don't have a daughter, but if I did and she was like 15 and she had a bracelet that said "I love cock," I'm like, you're never leaving the house again.
Don't ever fucking wear that. No way.
Yeah, you're not leaving this house.
I would, if we're talking like what I'm thinking, 13 or 14-year-olds. My son had that shirt on. I would probably have a talk with him. Go, listen, you're embarrassing the family. Don't wear that when we're out as a group. But I get it.
Well, that's kind of what I said.
In other words, I'm not going to throw this shirt away. But
yeah.
I mean,
I get it.
We're going to look funny at the church meeting.
The bracelet is a little bit justifiable because it's sort of, the money goes to breast cancer research, I guess. I love boobies.
Oh, well then, see, you didn't say that earlier.
But still, he's 14 years old. Like, it's just kind of funny. But either way, I think the girl shirt is totally inappropriate. That's not
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, that's bad parenting.
So who are we putting on the list? The girl or the parents? Both.
The parents.
The parents?
I guess the parents, because the girls probably thinks it's funny, but I just can't imagine the parents. Yeah, that's okay. And they're walking together having a vacation.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I don't. If you're like 13, 14 wearing that shirt, I don't think you understand exactly what message you're sending out because kids are naive. But as a parent, I'd be like, oh, fuck no.
Yeah, not okay. Ian, you got somebody?
Yeah, I've recently become single, and this isn't just the person who did it this time. This is the people who do it every time, because I've been single for about 3 or 4 days. Well, we broke up like a month ago, but we tried to work on it and everything, but we have made it official. And not 20 minutes after changing the status and everything, people who are friends of mine, not strangers. Strangers, I don't care. People who are friends of mine immediately jumping in at my ex's DMs, being like, "I always thought you were fine as fuck. Oh. You want to go out?" And I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, I thought we were like legit friends,
dude." As soon as a girl changes her relationship status, it's like dicks just get thrown at her in the DMs.
The
vultures
come out of nowhere. And again, if I don't know you, look, I get it. My exes are fine, but. Like my ex right now, she's like, as soon as I changed my status, I got like 12 friend requests. Like, yeah, I get it. You're hot. But people who are friends of mine, and one of my exes in California, we were both single for like 20 minutes, and a person who I see every week that I thought was my friend, it's like, hey, you didn't need him anyway. Get fucked.
That's so shitty. People do that.
I know.
And it's real. That's very real. That person definitely deserves to be on the list. It's just shitty people. Fuck them.
What do you got?
Well, my first person here for this list is like I mentioned earlier. This person was posted in the Not That Damn Show Facebook group, and it is this woman right here. She is her name is Allison Lawrence. So I'm putting her on the damn list. She is a shitty excuse for a human. So here's the stories. Upon being denied boarding an airplane due to her dog's improper paperwork, she decided the best course of action was to drown the fucking dog. Ugh. Not find somebody to take the dog, maybe change your flight or figure out what you got to do with the paperwork. No, I'm just going to go to the bathroom sink at the airport and kill it. What the evil. Fuck? What kind of person? Like this happened in a Florida bathroom, by the way. This could have been a Florida story. I guess I didn't even realize that.
I like to keep that segment very light.
Holy shit.
That's dark. That bitch is evil.
And she, I mean, let me put her face back up. Look at her face. She looks like
look
a
at
bitch.
Her stupid fucking face.
Just remember that face. That's the face of a dog killer. So she deserves to be on the list.
Yeah,
absolutely, she does.
Yep, and she deserves the repercussion that's going to follow her life forever.
Hell yeah, because that's
just that stupid thing she done.
Terrible bitch. Anybody else you guys got on the list?
I got one more.
Okay, go for it.
But this will be secret.
Yeah, this part of the list is going to go over on the Patreon. So for those of you who are subscribers, jump on over there and get that. For those of you that are not, sucks to be you, I guess. But anyway, so that's that damn list. The shit list. Make sure if you want to hear the ones you just missed, you're going to have to go to our Patreon. But guys, let's get into, let's do a damn problem. I got a couple of damn problems. You guys want to do that?
Why not?
All right, let's play this thing.
Got a problem?
What the hell's your problem?
Maybe we can help.
I felt I had a problem.
What's your damn problem?
All right, if you ever have a damn problem, you can email any one of us. You can email TDS, or it's not TDS@gmail.com. You can email us there, or you could DM us. You can DM us on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. We'll make sure if it's a good damn problem, we'll read it. We got a couple here we're going to try to get to and see if we can help these guys out. This first one comes to us from Dammit KC. He says he has a damn problem. He says, so my HOA has been leaving these printed notes on my door about a strong smell of marijuana in the complex. They keep saying things like, please be mindful of your neighbors, and this is a family community. He says the first couple were polite, but now they're getting kind of aggressive, like this behavior will not be tolerated level of aggression. And he says, here's the thing, it's me. He's the one smoking the weed. He says, I like to step out on my patio at night, light up, listen to a little bit of music, and chill. It's not like I'm being loud or obnoxious. I'm just high. So instead of stopping, he started printing his own little notes and sliding them under random doors. He's putting stuff like the weed fairy strikes again, and maybe your kids wouldn't mind the smell if you closed your damn windows. Okay.
Wow. I'm going to stop you right there. Don't do that. Because people have Ring cameras, and they will know that it's you doing that.
That's true, and even apartments have Ring cameras. So
that is stupid.
You can put them timestamp it too, like just going down the hallway. Even if that door doesn't have one, they could see who walks.
You're fucked. Don't do that.
Shit, I didn't even think about that. Well, maybe he clearly didn't either, because he said now the HOA thinks that there's like a neighbor feud going on. They think one person is smoking weed and another person's leaving sarcastic notes. They even put in one of their notes escalating tensions between residents. So this guy's causing problems. But he's asking, he doesn't know if he should fess up or just keep doing it and see how far it goes. But you guys bring up a really good point.
Well, my other thought was, I've lived in apartments. We all have at some point. So even if you have a balcony, I've lived in places where you couldn't smoke. You had to be 20 feet or something from the building or something like that, or 50 feet away from the structure.
That's how it is in California, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know California definitely was. I think most places are that way, though. So you could be in violation. So just be aware of that. If somebody actually sees you do it.
Yeah, dude. I think that's a bad idea what you're doing.
Yeah, you're going to have to find something better or a better place for it because if this is an apartment complex, then you can't be doing that because, like Stroke said, there is a lot of them have like a minimum requirement of how far you have to be away from your doors and windows and shit. If you want to hotbox in your car, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but you're facing potential eviction because of this. I think that's grounds for eviction. So like what you're doing is funny. I think is pretty funny that the notes and stuff.
But it's also against the law.
But you're going to get in trouble. So if you don't want to get evicted, I would and I smoke, so I totally understand what you're saying. But I would stop. Just stop doing it.
Yeah, people do fall on hard times, but nobody truly wants an eviction on their record because it makes it very difficult to find another place.
True.
At least a decent place.
Another thing too, like, this is probably bad advice, but I'll tell you anyway, like you could probably smoke in your apartment, in your bathroom, turn on your vent or something and prevent the smell from it leaking out so much and going into your neighbor's windows and stuff like that. I'm not telling you to smoke in your apartment, but that's, if you don't want to get evicted, that's a better chance. That's a less chance of getting evicted because I don't think the smell will leak out as much. It will stink up your apartment, yes, but it won't be as bad, I don't think. I don't know.
Yeah, there's don't. And as far as that escalating feud thing go, knock it off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna get in trouble, dude. Just stop.
Wise advice from us. You're welcome. That was correct.
That's good advice right there. All right, this next one is a little serious, actually. So we'll see if we can help this person out. It says, "What's up, TDS? Here's my damn problem." They didn't give me their name. It says, "My biological dad wasn't around when I was growing up. We didn't really start talking until I was in my 20s. He's been trying to be more involved lately, which I respect, but I never really let him in emotionally. Here's the issue. Every time we hang out now, he gives me parenting advice. I'm raising 2 stepkids with my wife, and hearing that from him just pisses me off. I know he means well, but it hits a nerve. I want to say something, but I need to figure out how to do this without unloading years of resentment. Any advice? Signed, I know I need therapy." So clearly this guy or person needs some therapy.
I mean, there's a lot of people that give unwanted advice regardless of whether, like I have friends that don't know what I'm going through, and they're like, "Here's what you need to do." I'm like, "You don't even you've never been through you don't have any kids. Shut the fuck up.
You don't have any experience in this."
People are quick to give out advice regardless. So I mean, he's probably just one of those people. I mean, I would just sit there and take it. I mean, I don't know why it pisses you off that much. Just don't listen to it.
I think there's probably like you said, I need therapy. So this person has some resentment and knows that they have some shit that they got to sort out in their own mind. So hearing that come from the dad that they probably resent is triggering them. So I can understand not wanting to hear that, but I think you just got to fuck, man. Personally, I know I wouldn't be able to hold it in. I'd be like, dude, you've never even been a dad. Like you're just now being a dad, and I'm in my 20s. I don't want to hear your advice. Like I like what we're doing right now, but the best thing to do if we want to keep this going is to stop giving me parenting advice.
Yeah, but I mean, or you could just swallow it, let him just keep talking, and then go get therapy.
It's gonna blow up at some point. You gotta let it out. Just tell him shut the fuck up. You wasn't there.
Well, maybe
that's
nicer than that.
I mean, I'm just saying that's what I would do. Like, you wasn't even in my life.
That's what I think I would do. I don't think I could hold it in. Like, there's only so much I'd let him get away with saying to me before I'd be like, dude, shut up. Like,
yeah, my biological sperm donor, I don't know, but if I ever opened that door and he came into my life and then he started telling me how to raise my daughter, dude, fuck you.
Yeah. Man, I tell you could take. There's no real good way to do this, but I'm saying you got to tell the guy to just stop. Ian's saying, just suck it up, but I would say, like, hey, and may try to be nice about it if you want to, but like, hey,
how often is he trying to give you parenting advice?
Let's see, what did he say? Every time we hang out now, he says. Every time we hang out.
That doesn't answer my question. How often y'all hanging out?
I don't know, not a little bit, I guess, but every time they hang out. But I mean, wouldn't that be enough? Like if you hang out twice a month and every time you guys hang out, he fucking tries to tell you how to be a parent. That would piss me off.
How is it even getting to that point? What are y'all talking about that leads to him giving you advice?
Good question.
How about avoid those topics that make him go there? Because if you're talking about, oh man, I just don't know what to do. Well, here's what you need to do. Shut the fuck up. Just talk about football. I don't fucking know.
That's a good point.
Avoid those conversations. Because if he's just giving you advice like, hey, I noticed something on Facebook, like here's what you need to do, you're doing this wrong, then I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, if you're leading the conversation into an opportunity for him to give you advice, you got to stop. But if he's just doing it unsolicited, then you got to tell him to shut up. I don't know. You think we helped these people?
Yes.
Yes, we're life coaches. That's what we do.
That's what we do now. This is the new life coach segment.
Be the change you want to see in the world, or whatever the fuck. I saw that on a billboard.
Sometimes you just need to tell people to shut the fuck up.
That's the best advice you can.
That's the best advice I've ever heard.
I saw some girl on American Idol. I saw a clip of her singing, and she was saying, "Doctors, shut the fuck up. Kids, shut the fuck up. Grandparents, shut the fuck up." Like everything was just shut the fuck up. I'm like, this girl needs to win. This is the best. The best thing ever.
Like,
absolutely. Give that bitch a record deal.
All right, guys. Well, that's the show for today. Don't forget that we only have 2 more video episodes of that damn show, or not that damn show for you for free. Or else we're gonna be on the Patreon. That's where it all goes at that point.
Yeah. Well, we still have that Lara song though.
Oh my God, dude! Holy shit, we should.
I can't believe we forgot that.
I wanted to play that so long ago. Thank you. You know what?
I know.
The show
was looking
not
over
over.
the outline. I was like, I know we're forgetting something here.
It was I have the outline in front of me. It was supposed to be at the beginning of the show
because there was voicemails that talked about it. It was like all planned perfectly. That's why this is that damn.
Well, it's a good exit. And
you know what it is.
Sure. And I would just say I set it up where we look bad. And we tried to make Lara didn't leave because of us. She already said why, but I made us sound like we're pieces of shit.
Where's my song?
That's kind of how it went. So it kind of mentions things like her love for cheese and the beard that her husband put on her face.
Well, don't spoil all of
it. Her humming when we're trying to run from the old boss Vince. There's a couple highlights that it kind of hits on.
I will tell you what. I kind of wish that Lara would have been like, okay, guys, I'm going to be doing 2 or 3 more shows or whatever, and then I can't do anymore. And then there could have been like these little segments where it's like, this is, we talk about Lara running away or whatever. But unfortunately, that's not the way it was. Thank you so much for bringing up the fucking song, because I'd have been so mad if we didn't play it. So now this is a great way to end the show. We'll play the song and then we'll close it up. Here is the goodbye Lara. It is called We Ran Her Away. This is today's Strokeified song.
Dealt with strokes, dirty jokes, laughed till she'd cry. Mikey stayed stoned and Ian made the air run dry. His Walmart feet were filthy, his breath smelled like shit.
Hey, fuck off.
But the awkwardness they brought made her wanna quit. Please don't go there. Your madness may too hard and somehow drove you away.
Don't cry.
I'm crying.
Stroke Mikey and Ian were too much today. Oh, Lara, please don't go. Come back and stay.
If I had a chick right now, we'd be slow dancing.
Play it at the bar.
Oh yeah, this is definitely bar song.
She glued her husband's beard hair right onto her chin. Ran away from Vince and called it a win.
I mean, it was a win. It was.
Raised Amish but loved her cheeks, and yes, she was proud. Their awkwardness left her writing it all down loud. Please don't go, Lara. Your chaos was our glue. Sacramento streets are hard, but nothing's harder than missing you. We know we pushed too far and made you walk away. Oh, Lara, please don't go. We need you every day.
It's actually pretty emotional.
Kind of sounds like Steven Tyler almost.
A little bit.
From bad jokes to nervous hums, you lit up the room. It's dull without your mischief. A laugh turned to gloom. Oh, Lara will always sing for you. Please don't stray.
It's really good. And really sad.
Please don't make me do another one like that. I'd rather tell nasty things and mortify that. I feel like next time I have to do that, somebody's died.
That was really sad.
Well, we
I'm
need to
glad,
think
maybe
of
it was glad. I'm glad it's at
You know,
the
I
end,
think
'cause it'd
maybe-
have been hard to. It would have been kind of hard to get back on the grind after that.
I think it worked out the way it was
fair.
supposed to work out.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, it's hard to come back from that and be funny.
Yeah.
For another like hour and a half.
Yeah, so like the bidets, up your ass.
Yeah, okay, let's get. Yeah, how do you go from Lara leaving us to cleaning your ass out with a bidet?
I don't know, but I think we need a bidet song now.
Maybe that's next week's song.
Ooh, put that down as one of the votes.
Bidet.
Yes.
Bidet. Let me write. It's not gay if it's a bidet.
It's yeah. It's if it's
Oh,
not.
I already kind of. I'm going to vote for that one. It's not.
I think I want
gay
to. But
if
maybe we
it's
just pick it. Just
Yeah.
That's the
well, yeah.
one.
Tell Mandy we need that. We need that cartoon. If it's a bidet, it's not gay.
Oh yeah, if it's a bidet, it's not gay. I will definitely tell her.
Okay. I mean, if you want to make people not vote, well, we can rig the election.
Well, I feel like if
it's America, we're America's podcast. Of course, we're
here's
going to
the
rig
thing.
it.
If it's unanimous amongst us, then why bother?
That's true. That's true.
Because they can see the results. People are like, I didn't ever vote for that one. But who is going to, I mean, what else? Just give them other bad choices.
The worst possible choices. Like you vote for the death of a dolphin. If it's not gay, it's or the dog, the lady that killed the dog, the dolphins that are dying, or
my left testicle.
Stroke's left testicle, although that might win.
That might win.
I don't think I want to put that in there because people might choose that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2 more episodes of the video episodes of Not That Damn Show are coming up, and that's going to be the end of the videos for free. You get over to our Patreon, join us now if you can. Link is in the description. It really helps support the show. Our songs will be up there. We'll get this Lara song up there too. That'll be available if you want to download it, and maybe we should send it to Lara just so you know. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, YouTube, and all the things, because starting next Wednesday, April 2nd, on the next episode of Not That Damn Show, we're going to be giving away tickets to Aftershock. So that's pretty much it, guys. Stay safe, stay weird, and remember, question everything.
Don't beat it, don't whack it, just stroke it.
titties.
Hey, this was really fun.
We hope you liked it too.
You know, we've had a lot of laughs tonight.
Seems like we've just begun when suddenly we're through.
But I'll tell you what's not funny.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye.
Killing strippers.
'Cause now it's time to go.
Strippers are people too. Naked people who may be willing to pleasure you for a price you negotiate later behind the curtain at a VIP room.
We'll see you very soon, I know.
Besides, there's no need to kill them.
Very soon, I know.
Because most of them are already dead inside.
Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.
Goodbye, good friends, goodbye.